So I joined Monash Motorsport in 2015 as a suspension junior. 2016 I was a suspension senior, so designed the rear uprights on the cars, and in 2016 we also took the car to Europe to compete, and so we competed in the UK, Austria and Germany. 2017 was the first year that we designed and built two cars, a combustion car and an electric car for the first time. So I was the business leader for that year, and that was an interesting challenge trying to get funding and sponsorship for two cars. And then 2018 we took both of those cars across Europe again to compete, and I was the CEO. And so I think during my time on the team, I think we started to focus on a lot of those supplementary areas. The way that the team manages its people, our processes and policies, all the things that a proper company needs. But as a student engineering team, often you don't think that maybe those things are maybe overkill. But when you get to the point where you've got 100, 130 students on the team, that's pretty much a small business. Yeah, I think there was a really key point post the 2016 competition. I think 2016, the Europe competition was, let's say, not as successful as we'd hoped. Of the three competitions, we had two endurance failures, and the third one we finished, but it wasn't a high-performing event. And so I think the team came back from Europe and did a big sort of retrospective activity and reflected on some of the root causes of that competition season and looked to change that. So I think we shifted towards, firstly, a car design philosophy of simplicity, particularly because we were also moving into a year where we're designing two cars, so obviously that's already brought on complexity and comes with its own timeline challenges and resource challenges. So simplicity was a big driver towards success there. And then as far as team culture went, I think we put a big focus on I suppose people's well-being, because if you as an individual are performing at your best, then the quality of your work will also be high. There was also a, I suppose, quality and workmanship type shift in culture of making sure we were doing things properly and sort of a do it right and do it once mentality, as opposed to previously we would rush to get a car fixed and completed, head out to testing perhaps, and then spend the whole day chasing our tails trying to manage issues, as opposed to testing the car to make it faster. Going into 2018, we had such a successful 2017, and we were incredibly well prepared because we knew what we wanted to get out of the competition and the trip. And so going over there, it felt like we just had to execute and the results would deliver themselves. I think it was really nice to be standing and interacting with the European teams, who are certainly at the top of the competition, and to be standing, I suppose, side by side with them and to be able to talk to them as equals. And given our focus on reliability and simplicity those years, there was a mentality of, when Monash starts their endurance, they will finish, and that's a given.